Nathan Soucies for 10th most goals in the Tier 1 era. As I was doing a lot of research this morning, here's a delayed offside against Team USA. They touch up. Stephen Halliday is already 4th and just 10 goals away from tying Reese Gaber.
It's pretty elite company to be joining the signature saint, as Oliver David called him.
Seamus Powell in from the point. A shot was stopped, and then Svedback got a piece of the rebound too. Out to Powell, lets it go. Stick save by Philip Svedback. Reloaded at the point. Another bid went wide of the net from Charlie Leddy. Paddle on for the puck in the corner, and there's Cutter Gauthier out there on the forecheck for Team USA, listed as having a more than better high-end offensive zone wrist shot and shot in general. 12 goals, no assists against the USHL action this year. Here he is, cuts into the middle, holds onto it and shoots. That's
cycle. See MidwestOne.bank for details. Enjoy simply better banking from Midwest One Bank. Member FDIC.
Well, the Fighting Saints are feeling the pressure here in the game's first 6 minutes. 8-1 the shots on net, favoring the NTDP, and Philip Svedback has been up to the task as Gauthier gets it to the net. That's blocked in front. Sent to Gauthier, left circle, another chance, and the ninth save for the night for Philip Svedback, a successful one. Puck kept in by the NTDP, ripped out to the point for Charlie Leddy, watched by Burchell. His shot blocked, kept out to Leddy again. Wrister to the net, blocked in front. Kumlin got a swat at that. And the Fighting Saints just need to settle it down somehow and break this NTDP pressure. It's pitchforked into the attacking zone by the Fighting Saints. Burchell wins the race, out to Kurth, sends to the middle. Halliday, stick handles to the right circle, got hauled down, a penalty call.
Well, so he's a guy who deserves time on the power play, certainly.
The NTDP controls the draw, will clear it down all the way. Minute 10 of Chick-fil-A power play time to work with here for the Dubuque Fighting Saints. Kenny Connors will lug the puck. Onto the right side for Lemire. Tracks into the attacking zone. Got bumped off the puck. It's cleared to the line. This is going to be a hand pass if it's touched up by the Saints. So Team USA will take it and send it. Indeed. Let's see if they can make something of it. Dempsey to the net. Blockered away by Muselik. Puck kept by Orovitz. Sent across ice. Halliday lets it go. Blocker saved by Muselik. Puck kept in by the Saints. Halliday waiting. Throws it through the slot. And went through the legs of Orovitz in from his point position. Burchell takes a hit to make the play. Keeps it in. Brustovich there to send it up the far wall. Puck taken. And good dogged work by Mikey Burchell in on this forecheck to keep USA pinned in their own zone. Now they'll come out with it. Spicer to Gauthier. An area addition to the left wing corner. Batted around to the weak side. Halliday back defending to Lucas Olvestad. Lost in translation, but Halliday comes away with it. But the puck turned over into the slot. A chance on net. And Spicer stopped by Svedback. Credit Philip Svedback with 10 saves here in the first period. Halliday on the turn and take. Wraps the net, centers. Spicer intercepts. And back come the NTDP and slot. Well, Adam Nightingale, the head coach of the NTDP, certainly wanted an explanation. Got it. And the power play on for the second time. Saints power play at 27%.
Goaltender, and Team USA just got in that passing lane and took it away.
Lemire, a clean win, and the Saints set up. Connors from behind the net. Head fake Halliday. One touch to the middle, and Lemire got a shank shot away, but it went through. Cholun to Halliday. Right to the net front. It's tipped wide by Connors. There it is again. Halliday waiting on it. Back to Kurth. High slot. Dusts it off. Cholun. Around the horn, Halliday. Base of the right wing circle. Through the slot. Kurth shoots. Stopped. It was blocked at the side of the net there by Charlie Leddy. Puck cleared, not out. Cholun, good sauce. Halliday and Lemire play catch. Sent through the slot area by Halliday, but it's intercepted and back 6 points in his last 3 games. And the son of a prominent USHL executive.
Jimmy. He's former coach of the Lincoln Stars, and so that's why Rutger has a Nebraska hometown listed.
Indeed. There's a good story on him written right around the All-American game. That was a fun read. as this puck ends up.
Well, it's been that way for 25 years. The Stars have been back in the USHL and do a great job, put on a great show, great light show over there, and they've kind of fallen on hard times team-wise in recent years, but it's always a great environment.
Now Jim McGroarty is the GM of the Muskegon Lumberjacks. Here is Cutter Gauthier. Pass to the middle, cut off as Team USA has the 1-0 lead. First time the Saints have ceded the first goal in a while. Here's Connors, spins off the puck. Olvestad out towards the point. D'Angelo couldn't keep it in. With 2 minutes to go in this first period, shots favor the Americans 18-10. And it's not that the Saints have not had their chances. They've had plenty. Much like those games before, back in January. Point taken away by Halliday, but couldn't get that puck clear. Howard tucked it deep, but Feenstra's there to bank it off the boards to Stephen Halliday. Stick handles around one, sets up Burchell, and he's stripped of it by Seamus Casey. Outlets Howard right down the middle to the right circle, looks to set up Gauthier. The pass to the middle taken away by Sholun. Off to Nikita Borodienko, and the pass is successful to Burchell, looking to break the USA line. It bounced.
Didn't quite see what happened there. If he got, if there's some contact there, or if he got nicked up a little bit, but caused him to want to come out.
So, Fighting Saints will go with Geisel, who has won his last 5 starts, a .951 save percentage and a 1.20 goals against. Here's Montez. To Borodienko, returns the favor. Montez, a nifty pass in front. And was knocked down, and down goes a Saint in the corner, and both arms stay down. The Fighting Saints bench is incensed. Back to the wake comes the NTDP. It's thrown towards the net front, and Geisel made this. So I'm going to see if I get something here. Montez carried in and went in behind the net. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looked like it certainly was a high hit.
I'm sure there'll be some supplementary discipline looked at.
I have it playing on my screen if you want to take a look at that, and I will take a look at the game. It should be coming up here on the next rush as Montez reloads here. So Fighting Saints have the puck on the near side wall. 4:06 left in the major power play. Lemire shot blocked. Comes to Connor Kurth and sends on Lemire. At the top, it's Stephen Halliday. Back to Kurth, ranging in. His shot was stopped by Muselik. Sholun now off the carom. Banked off the glass to Lemire. Bouncing puck heads out to center. And Connor Kurth able to waffle it away from a defender. Comes in over the line for the Saints. Drives middle. Hands off Halliday. Waits. Sends it back in front. Intended for Connor Kurth. Batted away, and Team USA will clear. A minute and a half. So it's 4-on-3 for now, but very short amount of time. Gauthier, right circle, deals at goal line. McGroarty, stop, chance, stop. Second chance opportunity. Geisel denies Seamus Casey from the point. Puck clear to the line. Casey keeps away from O'Donnell. Quick little handoff. Casey walks middle and hands it off to the left wing circle. Nazar across and a shot. They score. No icing here as a puck is sent down. Olvestad to Sholun, and the Dallas Stars prospect will send Peter Kramer to dump it in. Puck to the near wall, and Team USA will finagle this out to center. Borodienko with a little going away slash on Will Smith. Sent out to Snuggerud with Spicer. Over the line for Team USA. Snuggerud the pass, lost it to Lemire. And then to the boards it comes, back to Spicer again. Thrown through the slot, one-timer by Gauthier, and that one went over top of the net. Chip to Chesley now at the right point. He'll hand it down low. Snuggerud getting away from Michael Feenstra. Out it comes to the left circle, and No shot to be had there for Lane Hudson. Wired deep by Chesley. Around the roulette wheel it comes to Sholund and out to Kenny Connors. Back to Tristan Lemire and over the line right wing. He lost it with under 10 minutes to play in the second. Past the halfway point, and Team USA breaks up another pass. Snuggerud in, holds onto the puck and shoots. Saved by Geisel. Swatted away from traffic. Back comes Kenny Connors. Has a step on Chesley. Cuts right to the goal in the backhand. And he's stopped by Tyler Muselik's outstretched left leg pad. One of the best chances of the night. And they come back in. Potential 2-on-1. Lemire, the pass. It had a little too much sauce on it and didn't lay flat for Kenny. Transition time for Team USA. No luck there. Burkholder off the intercept.
Terribly off their game. It's just that Team USA loaded with all those potential first-round draft picks and NHL rated players are just taking advantage of some tired legs.
Let's go down that list. Seamus Powell, ranked. Isaac Howard, ranked. Charlie Leddy, ranked. Brady Berard, ranked. Snuggerud, ranked. Spicer, ranked. Lucius, ranked. McGroarty, ranked. Nazar, ranked. Cooley, ranked. Gauthier, ranked. Kaplan, ranked. Hayduke, ranked. As this puck ends up into the attacking zone for Lemire. Cuts up in centers, and no luck for Burkholder. Hudson, ranked. Casey, ranked. Chesley, ranked. I mean, it's insane. I'm not even done with the list. As Muselik makes the save on Tristan Lemire. Gets back in behind the net, tucks it out to the point for Dempsey. Point to point, there's Burkholder. Sets up Mikey D'Angelo out of the corner for the Saints. Chip to Connors, his shot blocked. Lastly, Silverstein and Muselik, both goaltenders, are ranked up there with North American netminders this season. Now, I think the thing to remember is that this is the exact same Team USA group that had that epic collapse that allowed the Saints to be in the playoffs in the first place.
Last year,
yeah,
when they were 17s, and a lot of progress over the last year for this team. But they had a tough schedule down the stretch, and they were playing a lot of older out in terms of making it to the National Hockey League. You're seeing, I think it's like 30% of the guys in the NHL right now are going the college route, and obviously the USHL does a really good job of feeding guys to that college level. So it's a great route, and you're seeing some high-profile Canadian players decide to come down and play in this league because they see the value and the competitiveness as well as that college route.
Or I think, if I may, it might be sacrilege to say it in this venue, but I'm waiting for a truly elite player to not play for the NTDP and be one of these really high-end first-round picks that's not playing here, as Geisel makes the save on the chance for Snuggerud. Now, I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Well, we had, Owen Power from Chicago. He's one, but he was at Michigan. He was number one. And this year, you're going to have Matt Savoy.
Yeah, that's true.
Who was here last year and was
23-26.
Back to the action here at the Mystique Community Ice Center. Starting the third period are the Fighting Saints on a Chick-fil-A power play. 0 for 4 tonight. Looking to get on the board and get something rolling here. Kurth a swing and a miss as he was falling away from the puck. It was airborne. And Team USA will bring it. A centering pass comes to the left circle and a shot by Gauthier. You recall D'Angelo spent time with the NTDP midway through last season. And Jim, you talked about the fact that some of the 17s were playing up. We got a penalty upcoming against Sean O'Donnell as he tripped Snuggerud in the offensive zone. Long lead dish to Cole Spicer, working on Orovitz.
Taking part in that great fundraiser and trying to raise money for the Be the Miracle.
And Gary was the one that played for the 80s club, or the 1980 team, right?
He wasn't on the original team. He was on maybe the 82-83 team, I think. Maybe the second or third year team. He was on that team, and he's the first superstar really to come out of Dubuque. He played at the University of Wisconsin and then got drafted by the Calgary Flames, and long distinguished NHL career.
Saints break out. Here's Connors with Lemire. Connors shoots. I don't know if he whiffed on it. I didn't quite catch it.
I think he whiffed on it.
A shorthanded 2-on-1 not to be. Lemire clears all the way down. And I think that's proof positive of the kind of night that the Saints puck luck has had this evening.
They've had a lot of pucks just bounce on them, and like I said, they've had some looks at it, wide open nets where the puck just.
That question obviously was all in good fun, but so they come here today, and he says it again, but this time he was indeed referencing his assistants in the room, and I remembered that. I'm like, I don't know, who do you want to start today? So he's a fun guy to chat with in the pregame. As a shot missed the net, and he said that this worked out for their scheduling, and the Fighting Saints will have that 3-3 against the 17s as Music makes a save on Cole Helm, and a big one there with a blocker. As Snuggerud will twist it out to Cole Spicer down the wing. Drops it off to Cutter Gauthier. That one lost in transition. Nightingale has NHL ties, if I recall. Saints move back in. Kramer a shot. Whisked over top of the net. Joe London from his point position has Helm in front, trying to cut towards the net front. And I've found that I've said a couple of things that have become reality. One, I tweeted yesterday that Halliday was going to break the record. He did. I tweeted before the game in Madison a couple weeks ago that I was in the line of fire, and then my computer got hit. So what do I need to say tomorrow to prevent myself from, suffering any more potential damages?
I think you need a big box of bubble wrap and a helmet with a full cage on it.
Saints with a great chance here. And Helene is stopped. Back at it again tomorrow from Bob Suter's Capitol Ice. As the Fighting Saints take on the Madison Capitals for Be the Miracle Night. And the Saints are back home next weekend. Finn in the Food Bank with Finn and Ford and Finn and Kia. Food drive that benefits St. Stephen's Food Bank. And then on Sunday, it's the senior spotlight night with the first 1,000 fans that come in get a Hawkeye Care Center Dubuque Fighting Saints rally towel upon entrance. Tickets are available at DubuqueFightingSaints.com. Spicer down the left wing has an edge to the net and then gets cramped. This game's an interesting game sometimes, how you can go from the highest highs one night to the lowest lows in another night. And it happens in the span of 24 hours. And then you play again the next day.
Exactly.
It really is. It's something when, you and I have been around this game long enough that, I've seen this however many times. And you talk to the coaching staff. I mean, Greg Brown's seen games like this as a coach and a player as O'Donnell is stopped by Musielek. 4:40 to go in regulation. And you just got to get up and do it again the next day. I mean, I have been a part of a team that was in dead last. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is a new day, and you just again, I think you just flush this as quickly as you can and move on to tomorrow and take out your frustrations on Madison.
Rested team that has not played in a while against a Fighting Saints team that just played last night, coming off an emotional high. And Team USA's skill is apparent, putting it lightly, with 50 shots on net, 9 goals.
Yeah, it's a good hockey team. We've said it all night long, and good hockey team, and they've had some good circumstances tonight too. So that you add those things together, and you see an outcome like this.
Well, the Saints certainly had their chances, especially in that second period. You thought that the major power play that was going to be the